Welcome to Into the Outside. Kevin Callahan here, writer for the Courier-Post newspaper here in New Jersey. This podcast complements the Into the Outside outdoor blog that I write daily. Each week on the podcast, we have a quote of the day, a tip, a to-do, and how to do. We always start with our nature quote. This week, the nature quote is to hold on to your dreams. Because if you lose your dreams, life is like a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. And that comes from the great Langston Hughes. Here we are for the tip of the week. Get yourself a Jetboil stove. I like the double use theory. You can also use it as a football right under your arm. The stove is actually awesome. I got this little bag on my own, but the stove comes in a little box, and this is really all it comes with. And all you really need to know is you flip off a lid here. Here's the oven. And here's the fuel underneath. Sometimes it's a little hard to get out. There it goes. And below that is the cup. You fill it up with water, or if you're from New Jersey, it's water. I once said water when I ordered water in California, and the waitress told me to go out back and chop wood. So I do say water. Get yourself some water, pour it in, put the fuel underneath of the cooker, turn it on, and within seconds it's lit up and you will have boiled water within minutes. From there you just pour the water or water into Mountain House packages. They're self-contained packages and you can eat right out of the package. I would have brought my chicken and rice, but it's taken us a lot of filming this morning. I ate the chicken and rice here, which is also cool about this Jetboil. You bring it with you all the time. If you don't like the in-laws Thanksgiving dinner, you bring your Jetboil, you got your chicken and rice, and you go out on the back porch and let them talk inside, and you cook yourself up a meal. Jetboil stove, get yourself one. Tip of the week. The to-do this week is go out and take your hunter education program in the spring and not the fall. Fall is very popular because of deer season for new hunters to go out and take a class. But in springtime, you can take one without the crowd, and your fields test will be easier to apply for. Paul Ritter, a supervisor, a biologist with the New Jersey Division of Fish and Wildlife, spoke to me this week about that, and he highly encouraged people to go out in the springtime. In the month of March, the kits go out to the vendors like Dick's Sporting Goods, Atco Sports and Atco. Rose Barnes has kits that are available or will be available this month. So if you want to get your hunting license for first-time hunters, it's very advisable to go out in the springtime. Right now, this week, next week, go do it. You can sign up for a class. Paul Ritter told me that since this home study in 2003 was implemented, it has increased each year. And he said last year 5,300 new hunters got their license, which was a 6% increase. You can do the home study with videos and a workbook and then go to your field test. And you also can do it for the shotgun, bow and arrow, and for rifle and muzzle loaders, the three different disciplines. You can do this within 6 hours, taking all the tests. I was told from my friend Corey over at Dick's Sporting Goods in Cherry Hill. So go out this week, this month, and take the hunter education program. This way you'll be ready to bag your first deer in the fall. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my own advice. I've been saying for years that I'm going to go out hunt with friends. I haven't done it, but I'm going to go take the hunter education course, and it's going to give me a reason to buy all that cool hunting equipment. Like I always wanted to buy like doe urine and those earth-scented wafers and the red fox urine. Now I have an excuse to go out and buy that stuff. And it's also an excuse because if you really smell bad, like the doe urine is used to attract the bucks, and the earth-scented wafers are used to cover your trail, and the red fox urine is also used as a cover scent. It all has hunting applications, but you know, you have that stuff with you in your car and you smell really bad and your friend says, how come you stink? You just pull out the earth wafer and says, this thing stinks. Or the doe urine. It's not really you, so you can actually go days without showering when you have this fine hunting equipment. So go out and take yourself, or do yourself a favor, get a hunter education program under your belt, and get some good doe urine. Lastly, this week on the Into the Outside podcast is what to do. On Sunday, March 15th, there's going to be a Betonia Trail maintenance. And the Betonia Hiking Club is sponsoring this, and you can go from Ong's Hat to Batstow to help clear the trail for all the spring hiking. Now they're going to meet at 9:30 at the Red Lion Diner on Route 206 and Route 70. You can just show up there and you can meet with the leaders, and they'll take you to different spots on the trail to go help clean up. But my one suggestion to you, you'll certainly make a lot of friends helping out cleaning. But if you want to make more friends, don't forget to bring the doe urine and the red fox urine, and really you can give the people, your new friends, something to treat, a little eat with the Earth Wafer Senate. Also tasty. This is Into the Outside.